So say we have a number comparison problem like this. The difference of two numbers is 6. And we know twice the smaller is 4 more than the larger. And what I want you to do is find the two numbers. So the first thing we should do is label variables. So we know that we have a smaller number and we have a larger number. So I want to let x be the smaller number and I want y to be the larger number. So now let's try to set up a system of equations using the information we know. The first thing we know is that the difference of the two numbers is 6. So we have y minus x is equal to 6. Now, I want to show you something. The reason it can't be x minus y is equal to 6 is, remember how we labeled our variables. X is a smaller number than y. So if we take y from x, we should actually be left with a negative number. But since the difference is positive, then we have to subtract the larger number from the smaller the smaller number from the larger number to get 6. Right? So remember, if you're doing larger, smaller, and you're taking a difference, the larger number is always first. So we've got our first equation, and our second equation comes from the sentence, twice the smaller is 4 more than the larger. So let's translate this sentence straight. So let me actually go up here and rewrite it. Twice the smaller is 4 more than the larger. So the way we translate it is pretty much straight, where is equivalent to the equal sign, and then we have twice the smaller number, so 2 times x is 4 more than the larger. So we have the larger and then 4 more. So that's the second equation we've got. So we have 2x equals y plus 4, right? Equals y plus 4. So now, these are all kind of written strange, and usually when we have a system of equations, it looks like ax plus by is equal to c, and then dx plus ey is equal to f. So let's write it in that form so that we can see what we're working with. So we have minus x plus y is equal to 6 is our first equation. And then for the second equation, I'm just going to subtract both sides by y. So we get 2x minus y is equal to 4. And so now we solve it like a regular system of equations. And I'm going to use the addition method only because, if you notice, the y's are already additive inverses of each other. So when we add these two equations together, without doing any more work, we'll cancel out the y's. So let's add these two together just right off the bat. So 2x minus x is x. These two cancel out, and we get 10. So that's actually really nice. That worked out really well. So we get x is equal to 10 as our first number. And now what we do is we plug x into either of the equations. I'm going to plug it into the first one. And you can sort of see, right, if x is equal to 10 and when we subtract y from x we get 6. You can sort of see what y is in the works, but let's do it algebraically. So we get y minus 10 is equal to 6. That means y is equal to 10 plus 6, which is 16. So now we have our x and our y, and we want to write our answer in terms of a complete sentence. So you can write the two numbers are 10 and 16, or if you feel like giving extra information, you can write the larger number is 16, and the smaller number is 10. I think for the purposes of this, the first sentence is just as good as the second. I'm sure your teacher or instructor or professor will be able to figure out which one is the larger one out of 10 and 16. So, you know, this one's just as good as the second one. So right, the two numbers are 10 and 16.